have to go to Managua. And this is what I talking about. And somehow you going, Miss Popo talking, and she talking this, and his children dead in Managua, and his children dead in Managua, yes. And his children from the coast being accused too, for something what we not sure them do. But when you want to understand something, you understand it, and when you don't want, you don't want. And you not try to. But I don't have a problem with that. Me, Popo, I don't have a problem with that. I want you all to know, me is me, and I'm going to remain being me. And you don't hear me keep saying it days. If I have to come one of these days, if I come to work and I have a paper there to the door and saying you're sorry, but then leave this order here, you can't come back into work, fine. It's not God telling me, say, I lose heaven. So I going to look one rope and hang myself because they fire me. But I know when talk, when you want I talk. And I don't have to say what you want I say. I going to talk when I have to talk, and I going to say what I feel. Because anything what I feel, and it reach down in me and I feel it, I could tell Lumberto, I could tell Johnny, I could tell Bridget, I could tell any one of them. What is ahead of the government here? After the only person I must fear is God. But if I don't have to tell them nothing, I don't have to tell them nothing. Because I don't just have to open up my mouth and talk like pirate repeating one whole pile of simple is what you hear other people saying without any base and without any cause. But for me, Popo, Brandon and Glenn should come back home. Come be justified. I can be free. It's not easy for a poor set of family have to travel into Managua back and forth. You travel into Managua back and forth, you don't even know where you're going, you don't even know where to turn. Thank you, Shanda, baby. Thank you, Sandra. I always do. But for some people, you do a million. And when they want to condemn you, they condemn you. But I don't care. I don't care. Because all of that is on the face of this earth have a judgment to face before God. None of we know and get away from nothing what we do. Not care how long we do it. I don't know what it is you don't want Popo do. What you don't want I do. You don't want I get out there and fight against a big monster where everybody understand the same thing and everybody repeat the same thing and everybody know the same thing. That's what you don't want I do. For just get on a Facebook and say, that's right, Miss Popo. You do it good, Miss Popo. That's Miss Popo. I not looking no fame from man. I looking fame from God. Because that's a true fame. When God give you your fame, you're sure that it's not no fake fame. I not looking no fame from man. I'm not a Facebook follower. So I care less what you know want to say about me. I care less. But all I want to make you know, you all respect begin where my own stop. And you all rights begin where my own stop. You can't beat your respect in me, nor beat your rights in me. I know want to talk because I making 30,000 cry. Thank you now. That a glad for. I want to keep on 30,000 because I want to reach up to heaven and God touch the heart and they pay me that. So that one I don't want to stop saying. And anytime I want to stop pronouncing, say I'm getting 30,000 cry, I roll with you. So I want to keep putting that up. I'm getting 30,000 cry, that's why I don't want to talk. No, I want to keep putting it. Because any time I want to stop putting it, I'm going wrong. But if you want to put 40 with a good, because pronouncement could come to reality. So not think when you put that you know and get me vexed. Approving say, you sister say, I deserve a 30,000. So in spite of all what you know want to say about me, thanks. 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 No more hole can bore through me than what God make me with. So I don't care what none of you want to say. Nobody know what I feel, how I feel, and what my family passing through. Because this is 2 times this kind of thing would end up happening to me. The first time was when they got with Ted Heyman to jail. The police them called me to the station. And they asked me a whole pile of things. And I stand right up in front of the commissioner and I answer him like this. Uno think because Uno accusing Ted Heyman as narco, I go in disown and say I don't know him. That's my brother. Why are going to disown him now? Because police catch him. And when I used to get the dollars from him, I never disown him. That's the type of popo I is. I'm not hypocrite. And Ted Heyman going to keep remain being my brother. I don't care what he accused for. And it's the same thing with Brandon. Brandon is my cousin. That's my blood. And not because them say he kill a periodista, I go in disown him. That's my cousin. And if I have to lose my job for owning say that's my cousin, I ready to lose my job. I ready. Because blood thicker than water. Somehow no use that for fame. But when I say blood thicker than water, blood thicker than water. But no come for try for put words in my mouth. For satisfy you because you want to hear what I say. Babo Sada. Little Glenn is my cousin. And I just keep saying, I don't know if they do it and I don't know if they don't do it. But what I know with what I see on the video, they was in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong thing in their hand. Who set them up? I don't know. But God know. God know. And God no make mistake. I see some of you put up, they're talking all kind of way and going in the air for the thing you drop and you come with a whole pile of foolishness. Like you that say you're talking this and you're talking that, but you don't want to reach to the point because you don't want the thing drop on the ground. So stupid. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Thank you for your words of encouragement because it really strengthened me. Nobody never hear me yet. I always tell everybody when I come here, come work. The government put me on this radio station and they put me on this radio station to divulgate to the people what the government doing. And you know see how I turn my take a look around? I turn it to be a program of encouragement for many of us that feel discouraged. And thank God, they don't come to me and say, that's not what we put you for. Because when God with you, nobody can be against you. Nobody. And I tell them plain, anything that the government do and you all want the people them know, send somebody from a different institution every day. Because I hear from Monday to Friday. Because I no come in here, can say nothing. And when the people them ask me, I no got no answer. And if I go answer, you call me and say, where you get that from? And why you divulgated that? And who tell you say that? And that no go so. Well, who know how it go? Come. And that's me. And I keep being so. I keep being so. All I know was saying this and saying that and saying the other on Facebook. You ever call Connie? You ever call Jeremy? For know where them is, how them is, if they eat something, if they have something? No. No. Because when you come to that part, that's not your concern. But when to make problem, that's your business. That's your business. If I have to defend my people, and I used to say this and I'm going to repeat it. If it's even in the dragon mouth, I have to go for defend my people. All I ask, hold him out so lock me down in there. But I going down in there, go dig where I have to dig. But I not going to go digging somewhere simply. Because when you go into a war, you have to well and prepare. You have to be well and prepare. You can't go sit down for talk with somebody and when you hold chair, it's just for talk a whole pile of simpleness. You have to sit down and talk and make them know so you're not simple. But it's like what I was thinking last night after I done pray. And it brings tears to my eyes. Because majority of you all just bawling out today for justice. I bawling out for justice years passing by. I bawling out for help. For parents come out and help me talk to these children them. Make we see how we could stop the dealing and nobody never studying me. But a disaster had to happen where everybody had to get concerned. Some of you used to say, she coming with the same thing again about the little boy and the same thing again and the same thing again and the same thing again. Some of you even used to cut off your radio because you don't want to hear me saying the same thing. But now this bomb bust. So everybody cares now. If we did put concern from before, we wouldn't reach to this. But everybody cares now. And that's why I don't care who we hurt, Hey, I come program today and I'm going only after neck. I don't make no mistake. I don't want no hand nor no foot. I want neck. That's why our children passing through what they're passing today. Because all of us just sit down and be concerned. That's not my child, so I no worry. Thank God my own no give me that trouble. Thank God my own them and I was studying. Thank God my own they came hands. And you begin to thank God. That's why we saw today. All of us as parents should be concerned. Whether it's your child or not your child, your knee should bow before God. Because problem not only drop to one parent's door mouth, it dropped to all in a different way, but it's problem. Some of you just start ball out now. I ball in long time. Long time I ball in. Sometimes I even couldn't give me program where I can't stop crying, so I stop and I go home, go pray. Long time I can sign. I don't have to get in a group and make a big manifestation for you to know what I feel or what I don't feel. After I don't making a drama, I don't making a picture for this, well, Popo is the hero. This is something what hurt. Hurt. And today, dear, this what happened to Glenn and Brandon. It keep my eye wet. When I remember, I pray and I cry. But my life not stop there. My life not stop there. So now I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't holler because, well, Nicaragua in chaos. Like his uncle me one is Nicaraguan. Man, these things what we passing through, we don't have to pass through, man. We don't have to pass through. We don't have to copy things. We don't have to drop in the trap of the enemy. We don't have to. We can't say, Lord, have mercy upon Nicaragua. Lord, bring that peace to Nicaragua. And every time we go for write something, now we go for say something, is just ugly and bitter things. Huh? And the same thing what I does say. Somehow we get on the Facebook and we put like to anything. They put up picture with these little boy them that gone from home, gone Managua, in the Chipotle. We don't know what happening to them. And the amount of like them picture have. What you like? You like when they gone with them? You like how they look sad when you see them? You like say them in the jail? You like say them had been abused? You like say they had been accused? What you like? I don't understand. You just love the Facebook, so you like anything. Anything pop up you like. And then anything pop up you share and you comment without have proof of what you're commenting or what you're sharing. You don't want nobody share about your child picture, what being accused for kill, to nobody so they could see. You understand how? Put yourself in these two parents' place. And not gonna tell me no simply about only sharing it to give information of what taking place in Nicaragua, whole pile of saperoko. People sadness and people disaster, you not share. You not share. Because none of we can prove what they're sharing about these children is true. And when these poor children them get out of this, their reputation and their ambition and everything gone to the ground. Because of we same Bluefields people, whether we in Nicaragua or we out of Nicaragua, we put them wild to shame. You soon see one whole pile of comments start come up and say, what happened? She don't understand how that go and she don't know how that go. You soon see that. Hello, good morning.
Take a look around in the world today. Tell me, what do you see? Everything is changing, men are rearranging. The universe life till the Creator is gonna save you from your sin and shame. I say today, take a look around in the world today. Tell me, what do you see? Everything is changing, men are rearranging the universe they never made. But they'll have to pay the full consequence of God's law they disobey. Burn their wicked with fire. It won't be flood like Noah's day. He'll burn their wicked with fire. It won't be flood like Noah's day. He'll burn their wicked with fire. It won't be flood like Noah's day. Take a look around in the world today. Tell me, what do you see? Everything is changing, men are rearranging the universe they never made. But they'll have to pay the full consequence of God's law they disobey. He'll burn their wicked with fire. It won't be flood like Noah's day. He'll burn their wicked with fire. It won't be flood like Noah's day. Take a look around in the world today. Tell me, what do you see? Hungry people dying, famine, wars and hatred, pestilence and disease. Politicians say they got a remedy for an everlasting peace. They don't know God is in control. He's gonna
Thank you all very, very much. I get 2 phone calls from 2 audience, a man and a woman. And thank you all for your words of encouragement. And when the 2 people begging me must mind I get sick and not study nobody. Because when I go and get my praises when I dead, then you are hear how good Papa was. The time they know deep in, they never did like astronomy, miss. I agree with what you say, miss. And the man even said to me, he said, not say what people say about you, no cares. He said, because it hurt. And then you have to talk. He said, because if they not tickle you, you not laugh. So when they hurt you, it hurt. But one thing I have to tell you, Miss Popo, don't give up. You just keep being you and just keep being how you are. Don't give up. So I thank you all for your words of encouragement. And I'm going to keep repeating. Everybody crying now. Everybody sorry now. Everybody have all kind of opinion now. But when I used to bawl out for help, when I used to cry out to parents for help me talk to no children, when I used to cry out for everybody must make we get together and see what we could do with these children them so they could stop the violence, nobody never hear me. Nobody never take it in consideration. Some of the children them even used to come to me and say, Who want call me auntie? Who want call me Donya? Donya, we just hear you, you know. Donya, but make we tell you. Donya, we no bad, you know. But just because so happen, they say it's we. And some of them will come up to you and say, Donya, I do it, you know. But I do it because of so. So you know, so these children, they need somebody to sit down and listen to them. Not just stay far and condemn them. No, everybody want to fall down. And everybody want to drop behind. And everybody love this one and everybody cares for that one. But you ever yet sit down and realize, so say, me and your same tongue. What pronouncing over these children them is what make them happen, what make them drop into what they drop in. Because many of us get up in the morning and say some ugly things about these little boy them. And when I said these little boy them, I don't only mean Brandon and Glenn, I mean all of them. Many of us pronounce ugly things about them. But today everybody in solidarity and everybody sorry. Stop being hypocrite even to yourself. I used to come over this radio and bawl out. And some of you used to write me and say, you are appalling them. But now everybody concerned. Everybody get concerned when it's 3 late. Because we shove these children them. We shove these children them with tongue for getting involved. I don't know who gave the police information about these children. But I just want to say one thing to you. When your time come, maybe even me going to put my hand on my head and bawl for you. Because whatever wrong you do, you're going to pay for it. Right now, everything looking sweet because you could give in information and the police could protect you and the police could do this and that. But your day is to come. Because what you sow, you're going to reap. What you sow, you're going to reap. Today is Brandon and Glenn day. Later on, it could be my day. And tonight, it could be your day. And tomorrow, it go on and on and on and on and on. I always used to say, you know how much people in the grave because of me and your tongue? You know how much people in jail because of me and your tongue, because you be false witness against people? And these is things that we live. These are not things we hide. These is things that we live. But I just want to beg you all as parents, not stop praying for your children. Good morning, Nay. God bless you, corazón. No stop praying for your children, man. Hola, primo. ¿Cómo está, guapo? Eso sí, primo. That is true. That is true, primo. That's true, Ronald Guard. That's true. Vamos a salir adelante. No te preocupes. All kind of thing people have commenting. All kind of thing people have sharing. All kind of thing. Before you share and you comment, you ever offer a word of prayer, even for the mother them that is suffering this situation with their son? Use your post them with godly words, with words of encouragement, so that these parents could know that you're there with them sincerely. Not playing like if you're sympathizing one side and then you're judging the other side. Again, I tell you, no, Brandon is mine. Brandon is mine. That's my blood. But that not going to make I disown Brandon. Nah, Glenn. What I want is the truth. Okay, that's their truth. Because I always say, is your truth, is my truth, and is the real truth. Well, I want the real truth. I want the real truth. But you think because I want the real truth, I go cursing up and saying a whole pile of things after people, then God no hear me. You think I could place this in the hand of God and still pronouncing negative things? God no hear me. I want the real truth. I want the real truth. I don't know what Glenn say. I don't know what Brandon say. And I don't know if they say it, why they say what they say. I don't know. And that is why I saying, I agree that then bring them back home here. So the day of the jury, we could hear from the fiscal what them get. And we could hear from the liar what them get. And we could hear from the judge what them decide. That's what I want. Okay. All right. I don't know what them do. I don't know what them do. I don't know what them think. But when we start to commenting and saying all kind of thing and posting all kind of thing and saying all kind of thing, and we don't even know if we're complicating with children them more or what we're saying going in the benefit of them. We don't know because we not find out. And to the long run, it's only the family that suffer the consequence. Because after that done, it's done. It's only we will have to say how we could get to Brandon, how we could get something for Brandon, how we could see Brandon. It's only we after that. In spite of all the posts them what to no put it. I don't have a problem with it, but do it in the right way. What Brandon and Glenn need now is prayer. And it's like how I say, I don't care who he hurt, but this is what I say. Who God love, he chase. And when God want your attention, him going to put you in any spot to get your attention. Because some of us feel like because a woman is whore, God no love her. Well, you're wrong. Some of us feel like because a man is thief, God no love him. Well, you're wrong. Or you feel like because who is whore, who is drug addict, who is thief, who is delinquent, them no have no space with God, you're wrong. Because God never did say that in his words. He said, I never come for the just nor the righteous, I come for the unrighteous. But you come to me how you are. Lay your burden down at my feet. And we love to pray. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. And we know so we don't mean it. And we know so we don't mean it. We know so we don't mean it. Forgive those that trespass against us. And we know we don't mean it. It's so sad. The angel get killed because I know say angel get shoot then dead. Because angel get him dead on the spot. It's so sad that angel get killed. And you're sitting down days waiting to get a result of what happened. And the biggest slap is that 2 black boy end up with the you know what of the stick. It's so sad. It's so sad. Very sad. And why I say sad is because 2 little boy. What I had been begging day by day for join with me and let's help our children them. It's so sad because it could have it be Beholding, it could have it be Old Bank, it could have it be Pintine, it could have it be Back Street, it could have it be Santa Rosa, it could have it be Gully. But it ended up being Cotton Tree. Because why? Because the delinquent them and the bad man them is only black man. Only black man. You know, looking at this thing on one side, but you know, take a look around and look at it on all the side. Take a look around and look at it all the side. This thing just couldn't done accusing one set of people. You had to get another race involved. Whether it's so or it's not so. But God is in control. And I'm saying this. I'm saying what I feel. I might lose my job. But in spite of everything, you give thanks to God. Hello. Good morning. Yes, ma'am. This is Popo. Thank you very much, Miss Jean. Thank you for calling. Good morning, Lucia. Good morning. Hey, Lucilla, how you doing there, man? Good morning. So, all I want to beg you all as parents is keep praying for your children. Keep praying for your children. Today our Coast Caribbean team is going to play at 6:30 in the Pacific, and they're going to play against Dantos. I think this game is supposed to be in the big stadium at 6:30. Also, Josette Myrena is announcing that they're going to have a Feria Gastronómica. She said tomorrow en la Plaza 22 de Agosto. Desde las 10 a.m. So from 10 o'clock on, one Feria Gastronómica in Managua. Well, everybody who live in Managua and want to eat nice home food, then you just go to the Feria there by the Plaza 22 de Agosto from 10 o'clock in the morning, and you search for Josette Myrena. She will be there with every type of thing that we eat here on the coast to that Feria. You know, and at the same time, I want to announce that they're going to have a gastronomic Feria in Beholding from 8 o'clock on. And at 4 o'clock is the Maypole right there in Beholding neighborhood. And we're going to have a Thanksgiving table there. You know, I don't decide to sell nothing to nobody. I do it how I want, and if they don't like it, well, they just take back their thing, them are cool then, eh? So I inviting one and all to come out and enjoy this Maypole that will be taking place in Beholding neighborhood. So parents, keep praying for your children, man, and don't give up, man. You know, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Eh? So I play this song for you all so that you all could be blessed.
Hello?
Hello, Mama.
Hello?
This is DJ, Mama.
TJ!
Mama, I'm sorry for all the things I've caused you. The pains.
Oh my God, where have you been?
I'm sorry, and I want you to keep praying for me, Mama.
I'm praying for you.
Mama. I know one of these days I'm gonna come home.
Please come home.
Come home.
Please come
I know
home.
God gonna do something for me.
I need you.
So, Mama, I called to tell you I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my
I want you to
dear.
forgive me.
I'm so happy you called.
Pray that I'm gonna come home soon.
Oh my son.
I love you, Mama.
I love you too, darling.
So your home has been broken, your life is now shattered, your son has been detained, now your daughter now having children. Oh, where did I go wrong? I've heard you ask time and time again, but he's with you every moment, and on him you can depend. Oh, mothers, keep on praying for your Keep on praying for your children. Jehovah God, still hear He answer your prayers. Oh, my precious brothers, just don't give up on your children. Jehovah Shalom will give you peace once again. Keep on praying. We need you for a night. Keep on praying. Show us in the morning. Keep on your knees. Lift your children up to God. And repent of your ways. Just surrender.
Mother, just keep on praying. Keep on praying. Keep on praying. Don't give up. Don't stop praying. No care what. No stop praying. You going to get your answer. You going to get your answer from God, not from man. So just keep on praying. I want to embrace this moment to send out one and special birthday greetings right there in Cayman Island. And this go to Marla Downs Narciso, who today is celebrating 1 more years of life. So because of that, your loving mother, Miss Delia Narciso, and the whole entire family, Carleen, Chu, wish you a happy birthday. And a young man called in and said that today his mother would be completing 2 years. Miss Elvira would be completing 2 years since she departed from this earthly life. I also want to send greetings to this new place that put there in La Laguna there, Las Brisas, I think this place name. But to this mesero that they have there, I think it's what, Joharil Espinosa Bailey. Nice person to tend to you when you go to visit this place. So when you go, you could look for him. Johari Espinosa Bailey, very nice boy, very nice person to deal with, to attend you, and very nice place to relax with your children. You know, as parents, we have to learn to take more time, to spend more time with our children. You know, one of these days you take out your children, them, and it's like, let go such a place, go sit down, or you know, you go and you sit down with your children, them, and maybe your children them have something to share with you that you don't know that is taking place. You understand? Maybe your children them don't have nothing. They have something to share with you, but they don't get the moment with you because some of us as parents very, very busy, you know, to spare a little moment with our children. So it's time enough now for us to start doing what we have to do and do it right, because our children need us. Our children need us, you know. So we should be there for our children. So parents, again, I want to play this song for you so you all could be blessed.
I need the praise of those I love while traveling all life's rugged way, that I may true and faithful be and live for Jesus every day. I want my friends to pray for me, to bear my tempted soul above, and intercede with God for me. I need the prayers of those I love. I need the prayers of those I love to help me each and trying on, to bear my tempted soul to Him, that He may keep me by His paw. I want my friends to pray for me, to bear my tempted soul above, and intercede with God for me. I need the prayers of those I love. For you, I am praying. For you, I am praying. For you, I am praying. I'm praying for you. For you, I am praying. For you, I am praying. For you, I am praying. I'm praying for you. I want my friends to pray for me, to bear my tempted soul above, and intercede with God for me. I need the prayers of those I love. I need the prayers of those I love. I need the prayers of those I love. I need the prayers of those I love.
Okay, continue with your program. Take a look around here. On your program, take a look around. We have the privilege to have Brother Ray in the studio to come to share some words or some information with us. I really don't know what he bring, but when he come. So to all of you who is watching your program live on Facebook, and to you who is under the 96.5 FM at Bluefields Stereo, then we have Brother Ray here with us this morning. So I will just open the mic to Brother Ray and tell him, well, God bless him, and the mic is his, so just feel free to voice up.
Trying to get this thing going. Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't want it to be a monologue. But I want the two of us talk about this together. I would like Bluefields people to tell me exactly what are their claims. Popo, I need you to be listening though, because
ahead,
we
go
want to get already see.
Go ahead. I will listen to you. Go ahead.
Well, I saw you talking, well, you know, you can't, well, anyway, finish your talk, man, okay? Okay. I would want to understand, somebody tell me, what the Bluefields people claim is. Because I hear people in Managua saying, we want to take down the combustible. They want them, the price of the fuel is too high. I would want to know if Nicaragua produce fuel. Do we have fuel so that we could say, okay, we produce petroleum, we produce fuel, so we're going to carry down the price. Now, you know, the price of the fuel depends upon where you buying. Then you buy and you sell at a profit from where you buying. But if nobody carrying down for you, I would want to know how you going to carry down for somebody else. You could explain that to me? Because I really want to understand. I'm not trying to be just to make conversation. I'm trying to analyze and understand what it is we're doing. Because we started saying that the problem was the money that the government was charging for the people who have retired. Well, I should be retired 10 years ago and I haven't retired, because I wouldn't want to charge me after I don't retire neither. But then that was annulled. So that doesn't exist again. Now they say, no, but we want the combustible, the fuel to go down. So I want to know with what power the government is going to use to carry down the fuel. And if we carry down the fuel, who will pay for the extra what they're taking off? I would want to understand that. Because if we were a fuel country producing petroleum, and then you say it's too high, then you can carry it down because it's you producing it. But when you don't produce something, how you going to carry it down? It's like the people who selling rice, beans in Bluefields. We're not producing it. So we go buy it from somebody, so come sell. So then when you say, I don't want that price, well, you go, the person who's selling have to get it somewhere cheaper to be able to carry down the price. So what government usually sometimes do, okay, fine, you want the fuel go down, I carry down the fuel. But then now I have to get the money from somewhere to subsidize that. So I'm going to give you less education so I can do that. I'm going to give you less health so I can do that. So they have to take from somewhere to make you who fighting get, because there's not enough to just carry down everything. It was nice that I go buy fuel for Cordoba again. I love that. I mean, I would have just, I would go right now go buy. But what I don't understand, who going to pay for that now when you carry it down? But anyhow, they're asking for that, and the government said they're going to find a way how to take that down. But they're not asking and waiting for it to go down. They decide they're going to take people's cars, light it afire. The passenger who they're carrying, they're going to steal a purse, they're going to steal a phone. What part of that is carrying down fuel? I would want somebody tell me how that carry down fuel. How could that carry down fuel? Papa talking and you're talking on the phone so well. Okay.
I'm listening to you, but I have to add.
Yeah. But tell me something. You stop the car. You take the passenger out. You take their phone. You take their purse. You put them to work without money now, and that going to carry down fuel. Explain how that carry down fuel. You stop the bus. You light it afire. You take away the people money. You take away the people things. In what way that going to carry down the fuel? These are things that I am trying to see how I could understand. This more look like a big-time robbery, a big-time stealing. And the next part that saddened me is to when I hear people in Bluefields rejoicing over these things that is happening to other people.
Somebody want to go in there. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
For Mr. Ray, what moves Nicaragua is that in Central America, we have the highest fuel price. See, that's what people protest about. Because we used when we harvest time, we used to get the biggest aisle deals, and we still had the dearest aisle in Central America. One of the highest in Latin America. So that said, if you go by where you buy and the price what you acquire the aisle by, then that means Daniel should buy from a cheaper place. That's all. Since the couple cents is problem, because I not talk in favor of the government, not against me. I talk in favor of the high price going though. Buy from somebody else, and because a lot of market they what sell it cheaper. You see, but whole on a market what through the interest and fault of transparency in Petronic. Petronic is not a transparent institute because Petronic means Petroleum Nicaraguan. So why is not a transparent deal go on with all Nicaraguan could be sure that this man putting too much price? For 8 children them could that's up there because the money rules. Thank you.
Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your participation.
Well, I agree.
Go ahead, brother.
If there is some possibilities and ways to carry down the fuel, it can go down. But the thing of it, let's talk about Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala, which have a little lower fuel than we. But then we have free hospital, free medicine, free school, free everything, free university, because wherever here you're going to go pay for university $20 for the whole year. That's not even an hour in university. That's not even an hour. And these young people, like $20 for half of 1 year. So actually the university is free. So when you look at what is happening, yes, what is happening is the fuel is a little higher, but when you look at the amount of other things that we have for free, who paying for that? So because they don't holler out and say, well, we get the extra money from the petroleum, we get the extra money from here, and we do it. Because they don't say it, you say, well, our fuel in Costa Rica cheaper than Bluefields. Fuel in Guatemala cheaper than Bluefields. But then you can go get one mammography in Bluefields free. You can go get one heart test free. You can go get all the tests them free. You can go get operation that costs $30,000 free. People coming from the States now to come operate in Nicaragua.
And come fix their teeth too.
They're coming for free. And even to the pay hospital, they come in there because it's cheaper than where they're coming from. So the price of things, it go like interchange. Like if you go to rent a house in the United States, you know, the cheapest apartment you can get it like $700-800 for an apartment with one room and one little hall and one kitchen. One. Meanwhile, you come to Bluefields and you can rent a whole house with 3-bedroom and with furnished for $500. So there is a difference of how people evaluate things. It's very different. And so if you're going to mash up the country, because these variation and the difference, it doesn't make any sense. Now, there are certain things I am sure can be fixed. I'm sure it can fix. The one thing I'm going to tell you, you're going to can't fix is running Daniel. That one you're not a fix. Because that's not going to happen. So if that's what you're looking for and that's what you want, that's a different chapter with a different book and a different reading. You need some very different eyeglass to work on that one. Because the regular reading no come out in that. So sometimes when you listen to the people talking, that's what they want. But they're trying to use all the other things to say, this is what we want. And it's really not that you want. When you start burning down the alcaldias of the Pacific, what you're burning down the alcaldía, you're going to have to build it back. If you want to be the government, you have to build back all of that. So by the time you don't build back all of that, they're ready to run you too. So it doesn't make any sense what we're doing. It is not no sense. But it's somebody financing the process to overthrow the system, and it's not going to happen. I'm going to tell you that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And they're trying to tempt Daniel to start shooting down people who going on like that. And then they say, hey, you see what we tell you? And imagine, The shooting going on, the other day they shoot, kill a guy, they say, and they burn up the bus. They say, no, it's not we. It's who went to Sandinista. No, there was no who went to Sandinista near that, because they have a call to all the members of the front end. Don't go near them things. Stay away. Don't go. We do not agree, because they're going to put more fire to the fuel, and they have called all the people. The other day they had a meeting here in Bluefield, concentrated, over 1,000 people. They have concentrated back by the Colon. And you had, 200 people marching the street. Now, if you let out them 1,000, what they want to eat up the other one, them what they. So you not do that. You say, leave them, make them walk, make them do, make them holler, make them do what they want. But the government have called all its people to stay quiet, don't have nothing to say, don't get in the fight.
Yeah.
And you're still fighting, so the question is who you're fighting. So as you can't find people to fight with, now you're burning down the building, you're burning down the university, you're mashing up everything, you're burning up the cars, you're thieving people, you're robbing, and all of that is part of protesting for gasoline. I don't see which part of that is gasoline. Because when you protesting for gasoline, you say, well, we want cheaper gas. But they're not saying that. They don't know what they're protesting about. So now all the vandals in Managua who was waiting for an opportunity for they clean out all the some of the supermarket, they got fridge now, they got stove, they got plasma TV, they got all kind of thing. And now they say, no, is the government send them to thief them things. No, I mean, who gonna bite your own hand and bite your own foot and eat your own flesh? Nobody going to do that. Nobody ain't do that. Because that
but you see, brother, when somebody not like you, any stupidness somebody say against you, it look like reality because they not like you. You understand?
Now they're going to use poor black people to say, well, look what they're doing to black people. So now we're going to go protest for black people. Now we don't know if from Bullfoot what happened. We don't know how the thing go. The same people them talking and telling you what they're doing. And when they catch them, because them with their own mouth say it. And then when you get it now, all of a sudden, every black person is as a saint. Well, my God, not even in the church, let me say it better. No, pull up yourself with that. Because this thing no go like that. But all of a sudden, everybody is innocent. Everybody is good. Everybody. Then who throwing the rock? Who throwing the Molotov? Who shooting? Who doing what they're doing? If everybody's so good. You know,
but the only thing what I say is like, it happened here. And I think it should end here. That's my point of view. That's my thinking.
Well, the idea
it happened here, and I think it should have end here. Whatever,
end here.
Justice, whatever condemnation, I think it should have happened here.
That can still happen here, but that is transportation from 1 hour from one place to the next. That is no big deal at all.
I know that.
That's no big deal at all, because they're going to bring back all the prisoners from Matagalpa, the prisoners from what in Tipitapa, what in Managua, all of them coming home, come live here. That's why they make the prison so big, because we like jail. Because you don't have to cook, you don't have to do work, you don't have to sit down and don't eat. I mean, you say, I don't like it. You say, only beans and rice and tortilla, but they're coming out fat. They're coming out fat. And they go right back. The thing of it is, I so sorry for them, you know. I'm so sorry, oh Lord, poor black people, poor thing them. And you take them out, and as they get out, them is right back in again. So that means something not too bad, make them go back. So why are you going back? You get me there one time, I don't think I want to go back. But somebody must find it easier in there. They have free hotel, free restaurant, free everything. So, but anyhow, let's leave that alone. Because some people feeding their people, that's why they're fat. They carry food for them 3 times a day. When they're home, they cuss them and call all kind of thing. But when they're in jail, they feed them up good. Now, I want to tell you something. That is not a problem to bring them boys here. The idea that they move on was not to have this big nice in Bluefields. Make all the nice in the Pacific. So what I would advise, I say, look now, that can be a problem. Bring them here back to Bluefields. Let's leave it right here in Bluefields and see what's going to happen. Nicaragua don't have death penalty for who kill anybody. So it's not that they want to kill you because Nicaragua don't have death penalty. And they don't have lifetime prison either. So you don't want to stay there forever because it's not lifetime prison. Nicaragua have no lifetime prison and no death for death. So that is something can be solved. But when we want something to make nice about, we're going to find something to make nice about. When we're going to find things to make trouble, we're going to find something to make trouble. But there's no need for this purpose. There is no need for it. This can be one phone call can fix some of these things what the people going out with. Me, we, your brother Ray could make one phone call and say, no, change the idea, do this, do that, do the other. But they have so much thing they want now. You don't know what for Calva. They want a whole pile of list of things what you can't do.
Yeah, that's
And nobody
true.
else can do. If him change the government, you can't do it.
That's true.
I have 70 years of age. I lived through Somoza government. I lived through the Rene Schick government. I lived through Daniel Forsetta government. I lived through Violeta government. I lived through Aleman government. I lived through Bolaños government. And I come back to Daniel government again. And for the first time in the history of my existence, I can't talk about next people's existence. People used to talk how wonderful it was in Somoza time. Well, it was so wonderful that all I used to eat was kunkante in the morning, kunkante midday, and kunkante in the evening. Kunkante with sugar, kunkante without sugar, with so salt. And then when we salt done, you have so kunkante. And when kunkante done, you go big. That was my experience at Somoza. Wonderful government. So I don't know is what they're talking about. Bluefields people only had board house with love and rotten down. Your grandma dead and you leave with so with one piece of board left. Everything done eat down. Yeah. So today they're building all kind of concrete building. They're building all kind of fancy building. When you go to, we only had one radio, one shortwave radio with my papa. If you want, you're going to listen to Bonnier in the night. And if you want, you're going to listen to HCJB in the morning. You're not going to listen to the whole pile of next thing because he have to save the battery. So we never know what a television. We never know what a refrigerator. We used to go buy 1 pound of ice down by Jose. Down by time we have, Jose 1 pound of ice, Jose 2 pound of ice. By the time you get back old back, the ice don't melt. No, that is what we had. And them say was wonderful government. Well, wonderful, then it's wonderful. What I know was good was peace. And that's what we want now, peace. But today, people not satisfied. Now, everybody got phone. We had 2 phones in Bluefields and 1 out Bluff. And all you have to say, hello, 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 for data, hello, hello. I was married. And they couldn't allow me back to the United States because nobody had no other phone. They had to go by Tim Kelly, go call by one radio from one boat to another boat to another boat to the next phone. So I had to wait